Hi, I'm Jenny Milne and I am the founder of the Scottish Rural and Island Transport Community, SRITC. We were formed in 2017, but as a social enterprise, we became registered in 2021. Today, our community covers over 600 members from 19 different countries, so it's not just Scotland where we are famed for. Our mission is to create a space to share insights, collaborate and support all those living and breathing in rural and island areas with significant or not so significant transport challenges. In rural and island communities, transportation is a lifeline. However, residents often face challenges in accessing reliable and affordable transport, with often long waits, limited services and isolation just being part of the daily routine. At SRITC, we work with all stakeholders in rural and island areas, from solution providers all the way through to local communities, national government bodies and individuals. We're actively seeking to shape rural and island transport policy nationally, but also at a local and regional level. And we do this by providing regular feedback to Scottish Government on transport strategies and consultation. And we also provide evidence to cross-party groups and parliamentary committees.
It's got a great atmosphere and it's a great support mechanism, and just gives you those little snippets of information that you can take away and improve on what you're doing, or even start something that you've never even thought of start doing. It sort of helps you signpost to resources, and but I think it's the willingness of the members to engage and share their experiences that really make it a powerful group to be part of, and enjoyable at the same time. I think you bring a lot of fun to the proceedings, even if you're not well. We've been through your health trials, but I think it's a good fun environment. It's very well run. I love the hour and that's it. I think that goes a long way, and you know that hour is going to be pretty well spent and an enjoyable learning experience.
I really value the fact that we're all listened to, and I think what we are saying is acted on when it can be, and I value the friendship that there definitely is. It is a very friendly community. I also value the fact that people will use you to get in touch with me, as did happen after I did my little presentation. And, you know, I had contact with people who are so knowledgeable, so skilled and so willing to share. And I think that is something, you know, it permeates the whole organisation.
But I attended one of the cafes back in January. That I remember there was discussion about transport bodies in England, and there was chat then about the projections of housing and population and how that's going to have an impact, obviously related to transport. And they talked about the work in gathering information through a call for evidence and feeding that to the select committee on the findings. So for me on that one, I think it was the connection that we took quite a similar approach to the National Transport Strategy. So it's quite interesting to hear how others elsewhere in the UK have kind of taken their own approach, but it kind of ties in with what we did as well. And at the same time, I was becoming more familiar with the regional transport strategies in Scotland. So getting kind of my own learning on that was kind of developing. So that I think everything kind of tied together when I was listening to the speaker at that cafe. So yeah, just kind of knowing that there were some similarities in the approach, but interesting to hear how other people dealt with different challenges across the board. So yeah, I thought that was quite a useful thing.
Since 2018, when we held our first in-person event in Inverness, we have hosted 5 gatherings, whether that's online or in person. And then since 2021, we have held 40 virtual events, which we call cafes, for all our community members that come from Scotland, the UK and the globe, quite literally from anywhere in the world. We have produced 6 industry reports and facilitated thousands of connections between private sector, public sector communities. We've been working really hard to address gaps in knowledge, particularly around issues such as car clubs, shared mobility for bikes, for demand response transport, and for a technology concept known as mobility as a service, making sure that lived experiences are shared, testimonials got, and this is all connected up with industry and government. If you live in a rural and island area and like to be more involved or to feel part of a community and not feel so isolated, you can come along to one of our online cafes and hear about how transport can strengthen your area, the economy, improve social well-being, and just hear about shared experiences. So you can join our next cafes. If you want to find out even more, you can go to our website, which is www.ruralmobility.scot, and you'll find everything there, from all the reports I've mentioned to the cafes, which take place the last Friday of every month at 10 o'clock UK time. And it's just simply an hour. Bring cake, bring coffee, and meet fellow enthusiastic, passionate people about rural and island transport. We look forward to seeing you.